Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Ellie, aka Ellie Talks Money, your favorite business coach. And today we are going to be talking about the 5 best banks that I want you to get an account with and where you can start building business credit. Listen, this whole country, several institutions are designed with you and your business in mind, and never think that you have to just segment yourself to one bank only when you can build relationships with multiple banks and have accounts in many different places so that you always have options and opportunities when it comes to getting OPM, aka other people's money. So I am so very excited to be back with another video. I want you guys to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I just want to thank y'all so much for all the amazing comments, the likes, the shares, those of you who have found me from Instagram, those of you who have found me here. Make sure you also follow me on Instagram. We are a growing community, and I'm just so grateful to be able to spread financial and business literacy knowledge all over, because truly I have seen how entrepreneurship has changed my life, my kids' life, and it is my only goal to give you all the same access to tools and information so that you can have entrepreneurship and financial literacy change your life as well. So let's get right into this video and get you some business bank accounts, honey. Let's go.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, so here are some of the 5 best banks I would recommend to you all for opening a business bank account, and as well getting some business credit capital. That can be in the form of a business credit card, a business line of credit. These banks are really great about lending, and it's time for you to get this money. All right, so number 1, I want to talk to you all about Key Bank. Now, Key Bank is an amazing institution that is in different states around the country. So the first thing I want you to do is search, is Key Bank in a state near you? If it is not, don't be discouraged. You can still open an account there. What you may end up doing is registering your LLC as a foreign entity in that state and giving it the ability to conduct business in that state so that you can open a bank account for it in that state. This is a really key hack for you to do because it's going to give you the opportunity to access funding in a state or an area where you may not have been able to otherwise, simply because you also registered as a foreign entity in that location. All right. Key Bank is known for giving large lines of credit, even if you're a new business. And a lot of the time they look at how much is coming into your business or how long you've been in business as a way to approve you for their business lines of credit. So even if you don't have the best business credit score or the best personal credit score, you can still be considered for a line of credit with them. Now, I also want to talk to you all about Navy Federal. Now, listen, y'all, Navy Federal is absolutely a great bank. Really, it's a credit union, and the reason I love credit unions, whether it's Navy Federal or any other, is because these are essentially run by the people. And I love that about credit unions because they're typically a lot more lender friendly. They can typically make their own rules when it comes to who they approve and what criteria they choose to approve businesses on, which can give you so much peace of mind, because by you building a relationship with an account manager or the branch manager, that can really help you get in the door of getting more approvals, because they have the ability to decide who and why they would approve someone, versus at a bank where it can go through a little bit more of a tedious and complicated process. So with Navy Federal, you know that in order to get an account, you do need to know someone in the military or Navy who can give you a reference number, or someone who already has an account at Navy that can give you a reference number to help you get access. I do have another special way that you can get access to a Navy Federal account, but I'm only going to be able to share that with those on my exclusive text list. So I want you to text Navy to 310 know 564-0065 so I can give you that little gem because it's a good one, okay? So that is how you can get your account with Navy, and then you would apply for a business account after you open that personal account, and you do your business account application online, okay? So it usually takes maybe a week or two for them to approve it, and now you have the floodgates open of being able to get personal funding from them, business credit cards, business lines of credit. And what I love about Navy is that once you get approved once, you can pretty much continue getting approved as long as you make your payments and you do the right thing, which I know you guys well. So the third bank I want to talk to you all about is Truist Bank, and that's spelled Truist. This is another great bank to have a business bank account with. And let me just say this, you don't, again, have to live in the same area that you have your business bank account. Money doesn't have a specific location. Approvals don't have a specific location. You can absolutely live in California and have your nearest Truist bank branch in Texas, right? What matters is having your LLC documents correct, your EIN, your virtual address or business address, your DUNS number, and then of course, making sure that you are managing your account well so that any money you do get approved for, you're doing the right thing with it. This is why I tell you all to expand your horizons and to look at not just what is a business bank account that is near you, but as well, what are other business bank accounts you can open that are going to be beneficial for your business, even if they're a few thousand miles away, okay? So Truist Bank is amazing. You would also be able to qualify for a business credit card or a small business line of credit with them upon opening your account. Make sure that with these lines of credit and credit cards that you get, that you make your payments early and definitely on time. That first 6 months of your relationship with a new bank can really determine how far the relationship will go down the road. And so you want to do everything in your power to do a great job up front. Now, all right, y'all, so we've talked about banks 1 through 3. The fourth bank I want to talk to you all about is called Axos Bank. Now, this is a bank that is super convenient, especially if you're a new business, you just want to hit the ground running and go. There are not too many bells and whistles. You have no monthly service charges, super easy, and the interest rate is pretty good actually on these accounts. So Axos Bank you can apply for directly online, and it's pretty much an online bank in that you don't have to live in the same city as a local Axos branch in order to be able to have access to things. Now, I would recommend you can set this up to be working alongside of your e-commerce store, right? So if you're selling t-shirts and etc., you can make this account one of the banks where your money gets deposited into when you make sales, and then from there transfer it over to any other bank that you would use. It's really key when you have multiple bank accounts to ensure that each one of them is getting just a little trickle of some activity. So even if you're just moving $500 a month over to that account simply to use it as a business savings account or just to show the bank that you have good business activity, this is going to be helpful so that when you do go and apply for a business line of credit with Axos, for example, or a business credit card, they can actually see that your business has been using their account for the last several months to a year. You don't want to have an account and have a zero balance for a whole year or not even be using it. It's definitely good to just have a few little transactions happening every month just to keep it alive and running so that they can see that you are a customer that values your relationship with that bank as well. Now, the last one I want to tell you all about is my personal favorite, and that is Chase Bank. Listen, I love Chase. I know they've got a long history. Some little things have come up in the past, but overall, I found that for my businesses, Chase has really been one of the best in terms of providing me with quick access to funding, great customer care, a dedicated account manager, and overall just being really easy to help manage my business. You guys know that I teach you to open multiple accounts with one bank so that you have have an account for income, an account for expenses, an account for savings, an account for taxes, and etc. And with Chase, you can do that so easily, even just right from within the app. So what I recommend to you is, with all of these banks, but specifically with a bigger bank like Chase, when you open your account, you want to ask for an account manager. Okay, this is someone who is specifically going to be dedicated to you in your business, helping you to scale, helping you to access what you need, ensuring that you don't have to call customer service all the time whenever you have a question. So I want you to ask for someone like that up front. That way you have that point of contact. The reason this is also beneficial is that when you go to apply for a business credit card or a business line of credit, that person can often be the one who actually advocates for you and sends your application directly over to an underwriter to help you get approved. In my case, when I first got my Chase Inc. card, one of my first business credit cards, y'all, was so hyped. I still had about a 600 credit score at that time, personal credit. But my account manager sent my application directly over to the underwriter, who got on the phone with me. So I was really able to plead my case as to why my personal credit was so bad, but why they should definitely invest in me and give me the opportunity to get a business credit card. And they gave me one. It was only $5,000, but for me, that was a lot. And after doing well with that, I ended up getting a $100,000 credit card with them, and I've helped so many of my students get approved there simply by that connection that I made with my account manager. So it really goes to show that where you start isn't always where you finish, but build a relationship from the beginning and accept those approvals, even if it's $5,000 or less. It doesn't mean that that's the only amount you'll ever get, because they just want to see how you're going to perform, and then they'll go from there. So I want you guys to comment below, which of these banks have you heard of? Which of these was new to you? And let me know which one you want to start an account with. And if there's any banks I left off of this list, tell me that too, so that I can include them in the next video. You guys know that I love giving you all access to great information to help you scale. Don't forget to text Navy to 310-564-0065, and as well, check the description for all my other resources on building your business credit, accessing grants, and getting to this money. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Thank you so much. Bye.